Let's see if that works. All right. All right, that should be good. That is okay. Everybody zooming in a tiny bit. I need to turn this light away from my head. How do I turn it? I think I don't know how to turn this. Okay, there it goes. It's fine. I'm just gonna scoot this over and do it that way because this is like becoming too much. There it goes. That's fine. I'll just put this on this side. All right, that should be perfect. Somewhat perfect. And one last thing. All right. Now, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I paused it. All right, now it should be going fine. Hello, everybody. I'm going to be finishing this. I meant to finish earlier, but life always gets busy. So my paint is under here, stored to keep it fresh. And I am going to be using this brush, just like that. I'm getting my paint together. Getting my paint. Getting my paint. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm gonna just get it finished up. Hope everyone is having a great night. Friday night. Friday evening, night, evening, whatever it is. Whatever it is, wherever you are. I think last time I had it zoomed in a tiny bit. There it goes. Because I don't know. That's a little bit zoomed in. You can kind of tell. My day was awesome. It was chill. It was chill. It was calm. I wasn't feeling the greatest yesterday, but today was a lot more calmer. I changed my lighting. There it goes, this one. I need it on the right lighting in here. I'm glad you had a good day too. That's always good. It's always good when anyone has a good day. It was calm in these parts. I sell some, but the majority of it I keep. I sell prints, so like copies of them, but I like to keep the original. Not every single one, but a lot of them I do. They're my babies. My little art babies. But I do like them to go to nice homes, and then especially like when they're specifically made for someone, that's when I enjoy it the most, because its purpose will be fulfilled. And I don't feel as sad when I have to say goodbye. The free play soundtrack. These are all YouTube approved, so I don't gotta worry about that. Because now YouTube is with copy strikes, which is good. Copyright strikes. I'm not trying to take credit for nobody else's work. No, thank you. Music, entertainment, anything. No thanks. Maybe this is too close. The lighting is just a little too off for me. Okay. Alright, well that is good enough right there. Let's see. His little claws. His little feet claws. I know they're not called claws. They're called little talons. I think they're called talons. They're the bird's little toes. Claws? Are they called claws? I don't know actually. Oh no, it's not done. I have to do the rest of these feathers, and then I need to do the eyes. And then this is all going to be black, and the white dots for the eyes, and then I'm going to do the shadows. But can barely see it, but I could tell. I could tell. Alright, I'm not going to focus on that. Let me finish the feathers. I need to finish the feathers, his little body. So, he's a work in progress. I guess it's a he. It's a little bird. Come on, brush. My brushes. I gotta get it to the consistency I need. I'll put it back. Thank you. It came out so pretty, huh? Missy, what's up? What is going on? I'm finishing up my owl. Finishing up my owl today. I will be playing my Sims later, definitely. But as of right now, I'm gonna get this owl finished. Very nice. I was making my Sims play on the roller rink yesterday, and I was cracking up because you know how you can do the option? Yes, I saw that. My son told me about that. I was so excited. I was like, no way. Back in the day, my son, when he first crawled, it was to Sims 1. I was playing Sims as I look over and my little baby's crawling. And then Sims 2 used to be my favorite for the longest. So I was excited. But I was cracking up when they were skating because he was doing all the, I guess you could do the option of practice your routine or something. I didn't even know he had a routine, but that was hilarious. It was funny, to say the least. These Sims, they're like real people. Little virtual people. Yeah, the animations, it's crazy. I was hooked on Sims 2. I remember when Sims 3 came out, I refused to play it. Because I was like, there's no point in that. And then when Sims 3 came out, I was like, I love it. And then when Sims 4 came out, I felt the same way. But if you're a fan, you'll just enjoy all of them. Because that's what makes it fun. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the penguin. I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's exciting. Some exciting news for Sim players all over. If you don't play it, it's just another day. But if you do, nostalgia. And it's just an all-around fun game to play too. I do not have Sims 2. Nope. No, that's in my list of things needed. Yeah, if they do the PC, the only reason I play The Sims is because I do it on the Xbox Game Pass. Because it uses up a lot of space. You have to have a computer. Back in the day, I had a computer just for Sims. That's all it was. That's all that was allowed to be on there. Because it required that much space. It needed that much attention. Oh, my music stopped. I don't know if you guys could hear the background. It's just random, like, chill music. It's YouTube friendly because, you know, it has to be. Or else YouTube will not be letting me on here listening to whatever. But I had all of it. If you're, well, anybody that does content, on your menu item, you're gonna have, it says your videos. So when you click on your videos, it'll take you, to your page. Go to the left-hand side, scroll through the options where it says your videos, summarize, all this stuff, analytics, all that, and click on your audio, I believe, or audio. And on there, it shows all the music you can listen to, download, everything. I should do a video showing how to do it because it's one of my favoriteest resources. Because definitely, yeah, that'd be an easy thing to do because I just figure most most content creators have like resources, so I'm just like, all right, I'm here with this if anybody needs it. So yeah, I'll do one just in case. Just in case. I like helping people when I can get a info, especially if it took me forever to figure out and all that. Because yeah, and then because I make the YouTube, the Sims story videos, all the music on there is all YouTube free music. So that's all the music that we can listen to freely. It's no trouble. Yeah, I'm live streaming from my phone and then I'm on my computer looking at the comments. Looking at the comments. Live stream. I usually live stream on my laptop when I do my videos of any sort. But obviously these ones I need a camera that can go from above, so that's why I'm on here. On my phone. But when I play like Sims, that's when I do OBS, and I usually don't have my sound on because my phone mic is way better than my laptop mic. So the glare on this is so bright. Maybe it just looks like that. I'll just leave it. I know I always overthink it. I'm just gonna leave it, even if it's bright or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do the blue. No, it's free. It's free. Free. And these are all the music and things that like other content creators also make, so you're also helping them promote their stuff. But it's not like promoting, you know what I mean? It's by listening to their stuff on here, you can have music, but you can also like help put their content out there. Creators helping creators. So that's one of the positives, especially about the music. And then another good thing is that when you add music, you can make playlists. You can make YouTube playlists. You just put them on their favorites, and you can separate them by genre, by moods, happy music, sad, dramatic. So that way you can find whatever you need a lot easier. It's pretty cool. His little darker feathers at the bottom. So put in shadows. His little knuckles. Alright. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube has awesome resources. Still my favorite app to live stream on. As long as you follow the rules, which is not that difficult. A lot of people like to play music and stuff, but you gotta kind of just pick and choose. Do you want to listen to music or do you want every channel? That's why I always tell people you gotta entertain yourself if you want to hear music. Ooh, very cool. I've never done pour painting. I've always wanted to. I never have. It looks so much fun. It looks so messy. Messy fun. I'll show you some of my other paintings too. I was showing some of them earlier. I have to get them from my stand. And then I have like bigger paintings. I have my art on my page too. So my page says whatever piques my interest, and that's because you can tell kind of what I'm interested in at the moment by what's on my YouTube page. And it switches between Sims, art, and stuff like that. Well, in my head I did. Could you hand me my... That was weird. Could you hand me my art bag? My black one? That was so random. Yeah, that's what the pour painting... I guess that's why I like this. If I had to do pour painting, I'd be worried of making a mess. Oi, scoot her little food thing over. Yeah, so I can lean it. There you go. Thanks, babe. Thank you. Oh, thanks, babe. Here it is. These are the ones I was trying to find earlier. Some of my other paintings, I'll just show them real quick because I'll let this part dry. I made that really dark. Hold on. That's fine. It's going to be all shadow down there. So... yeah, hobbies take up a lot of space, man. And when you become obsessed with them. Okay, so I have this one. This is a self-portrait fun type one. I wanted a bunch of random colors and stuff and things. This is my very first self-portrait ever. This one is acrylic too. I love doing nature type things. And then I have my pear. It's a glass crystal pear. And then a pretty, these ones are watercolor. And then like a pretty little scenery. Ladybugs, of course. I love ladybugs. Thank you. And then this is Yosemite National Park. An actual picture of it. I love how this one came out. This one's one of my... I did all these live too. So all these I have start to finish. And then one of my last ones. Well, of that little set thing. And all these I did do live. So I have a whole lot more paintings. They're all over the place. And then like this one, here's one of my cake ones. It's huge. It's my chocolate cake. It's a big piece of chocolate cake. So I love my cake paintings. I'm doing a set of 22 cake paintings. And I have 16 so far. Here's, where is it? It's around here somewhere. I have paintings everywhere. Here it is. Here's my cheesecake. Part of my cake series. Thank you. I was always nervous of putting my art, because they're like my babies. You don't want anyone to dislike your babies, you know? This one I did in a crazy moment. That's my actual hand. And it just represents, I guess, someone being heartbroken. Yeah. People are, that's why I don't get it. Me, I'm just like, scroll on. Scroll on. Here's one of the many eyes I paint. Draw. I did a little challenge where I used a basic marker, and I could use only the marker, and I got something on it. Marker and black highlight. And this is what came from it. Use the purple. This one oh wait, no. Some of my older ones. I don't even think I have it in here. I have a lot. This one's not finished. This is one of my first little cute, quick ones when I was first learning to time myself and just saying, whatever you make. It looks like a little... I had this one hanging up for forever in my little art area. That was when I was doing my little timer ones, and I was like, nope, just leave it. Just leave it as is. Be happy with it. So, yes. Thank you guys, too. It's always, it's intimidating, but I enjoy it. It's my, just for fun time, so. And I figure, hey, I did teach myself. I did art classes and all that, but I could never focus with school. I was all over the place, so I was just happy I graduated. And creativity was always my outlet to learn things, but this is why I do this now, though. And I love YouTube. I've always watched all my favorite YouTubers. So YouTube is like a huge part of my life, a huge part of my son's life. I don't really watch TV. I haven't watched TV for years because YouTube, but I have YouTubers that I've followed for like 10, 12 years. I remember when it first came out and the first video and all that. So it's exciting. Yeah, YouTube's my TV. I make sure to pay because I absolutely hate ads. So of course ad-free is the only way to watch YouTube. Because if not, no, I don't have the patience. I would not be on it. Oh, that's not cool. I just upload all my stuff to the same area. I have a TikTok. I put my puppy and myself on that. Not really myself, but you know, when I do my makeup and stuff sometimes. I leave it to the younger generation for that. I was like super into makeup and all. I was a makeup artist, obviously, creativity, for years when I was younger, but it's not my passion anymore, and I'm not trying to do something unless I'm excited about it. That's the beauty of getting older. You just realize, unless I actually really want to invest my time in it, I'm not going to do it. But when you're younger, you're just like, oh my God, and you get the experience and you enjoy it. So that's the cool part. I know, I love the craft channels on YouTube. I always tell people, you literally can learn anything. So for people that are like, I don't know how to do it, like, especially for the ones that are like, I don't know how, and, you know, they're like, and I don't have the money to do it. And it's like, well, go learn. Everybody has the ability to learn so many things at literally drop of a hat. And we have the internet and so many cool resources. So when my son was younger, I remember going to the library almost every day because that's when I was doing makeup and I didn't have YouTube to learn makeup tips and tricks. So I would have to go check out the makeup artist's actual books, Kevin Yacone, Bobbi Brown, Too Faced, some of my favorite makeup artist books still. And I had to actually go check them out, read them, save the money, buy the book. Like, it was a process. And now, literally, girls can go in there and be like, how do I get a smoky eye? And within 5 seconds, learn how to do the coolest things. And that goes with, like, anything. Anything. But I don't know. I still think it's cool because I am all for technology. Another thing I do on my page on my YouTube is, I don't know if anybody's used ChatGPT, but I use ChatGPT all the time. I know there's a lot of people iffy about so many things with the world and technology, but like the future is technology. Like, if you want good to happen, then learn it and apply the good, have integrity, and be one of the good guys that use technology. Like, YouTube is technology. What I'm doing right now is technology. So when I go on ChatGPT, I show people like live. I'll ask the questions and then show the answers and have an actual conversation and show people how you can use it practically with ideas, with conversations you had a month ago, and you're like, hey, remember that one thing? And it'll remember. It's legit an assistant, and I love it. I love it. But I'm going to do more of those lives too. So if you ever do catch that and you're curious, that's always a good way to introduce yourself to new things that will be helpful. So, hey, ChatGPT also taught me the different art styles. I will tell it, can you summarize the quickest way to teach people how to paint? And it does it. So you can ask it anything if you're like, well, what does this mean? And literally anything. Can you remember what I said I was going to paint? Can you remember that idea I had 2 months ago? And I just said it and it's like, oh yeah, you did this. So It's so cool. I love it. I love it. You teach at libraries? Very cool. Oh, crochet. My best friend crochets. It's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. I enjoy watching people crochet, but for me, I don't know. I think the repetitive part is like a part I could get used to because I enjoy repetitive things, but then it's also my downfall because I get bored quick. But she does everything. She has the like dice, like for the gamers and stuff, and she'll roll the dice and pick which stitch she's gonna do, or which actual thing she's gonna make, which color. She'll roll the dice, and so all her little characters she makes are like random based off the dice, and it's pretty cool. ChatGPT is awesome. I highly recommend. Okay, let me get back to this. The more I'm getting close to finishing these last little areas, the more I'm like procrastinating. Let me just do it. Because then it's the quick part after. I'm going to go through and shade it all. Man, underpainting with the blue was so perfect. I loved it. It was such a good idea. And I just did blue underneath the entire thing. Yes, I do. Like yesterday, I live streamed my Sims for 6 hours. I'm building an entire Sim world that is going to be like the best ever. So I redid their entire karaoke bar. And my Sims are going to live in like the most beautiful, most amazing world. And they're going to have like endless money and the most amazing things. Because we all know money doesn't solve problems, it just helps. But if your heart ain't fixed, then you can have problems with or without money. So my Sims are proving that because they're still corrupt as heck. And they have everything handed to them. But yeah, so I do that. And then every time I paint, I always do. And I always summarize my paintings. So on my TikTok, and which I have the link on here, and on YouTube Shorts, like this one, probably tomorrow or sometime this weekend, I'm gonna go through all my footage, summarize it in like 30 seconds, start to finish, and you'll see a start to finish of this on YouTube Shorts. So those are the ones I post on Shorts and on YouTube. My Facebook, I just post everything, but yeah. But I'm always on YouTube, definitely. Definitely. I know. I wish they did that. I don't know if anybody remembers, there was back in the early 2000s, there was a thing. It was around the time Sims obviously was big, but it was a free gameplay on the internet, and it was called Second Life. And it was similar to The Sims. It was like custom content by actual people who you could create everything, sell your stuff like they do now. You could sell the clothes, houses, all this stuff that as long as you make it, people could travel to your world. And it's like The Sims, but it was open world. So you can interact with people like person to person, like everybody playing in the world. Yeah, the world was definitely not right. And I loved it. It was like The Sims, but you could fly. And it didn't have to, you don't have to spawn to a world where you have to wait for it to load. And then you can play in that area. Everything legit was just like open world. That literally was before all these video games where open world became a thing. So, yeah, I love it. I miss Second. I don't even know if Second Life is still a thing or what, but it was a huge thing for me because I was a teenager when The Sims came out, so I was living off of teenager money from my little part-time job, and I was already paying bills when I was young. So the free play was where it was at the time. Cute. I like this. Definitely. If they did it this time, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. I would love it though because the worlds were so you could literally make any world. So it was basically like people creating video games within an open world. It was one of the coolest things. Second Life was one of my favorite ways to spend my time. I wish if they made a Sims where you can interact with others live, that would be so cool. Have the live story time, story plays and all that. I loved it. It was such a cool thing, the early 2000s. I loved like the whole everything. Was a kid in the 80s, teen in the 90s, which I love. I was talking about that earlier. But got the best of all the worlds. The Y2K craze. All the craziness that happened. Yeah, that's literally. I literally was like, yeah, if they did make it to where it could be open. Nowadays, you got kids that and teens that can like respect to them, but they can craft some crazy worlds in like 5 seconds. So it even now when I go on VR, another thing I post on my YouTube page, I do a lot of VR stuff. Travel the world VR. But on that, like all these kids, the kids on there are crazy. Like, and not in a bad way, they're intense. And a lot of adults that grew up with the internet and we were like there for all of it and it was all cool. Like, a lot of adults are not ready for the younger generation and the access they have to it. Yeah, having private servers, having places where you can have password like Discord, so where you don't have to, enter things every time and you can like be in charge of your own world and whether you're connected to the main part or not. Yeah, I think that would be a good start if they did ever want to resurrect Second Life. Oh, I'd be there for it. I'd be one of the first people wanting to play it. And this time, because I was a teenager during that time, and I was like, I gotta focus with school. This time, I would be making the clothes, making the homes, making the stuff. Definitely that, yes, little teenage Patty would have flipped out. That's crazy. It's because these kids are growing up with like technology, they're growing up with the internet. It's actually pretty cool because these little children are intense. They got their own way of seeing the world and viewing it, and they're just like allowing us to live in it, which is cool. I'm I'm thankful for the adults, few and far between, that allowed me to do that when I was growing up, because not every adult was like, here, let's support your dream. The 90s was rough for freaking teens and kids, man. But yeah, memories. Trying to get like the perfect color for this side. Yeah, isn't it cool though? I was gonna say like three things I want to say. I love it. Isn't it so cool? And that's my favoriteest part about kids is they're sponges. They pick up on everything. So when they want to learn something and they do it, they're amazing at it. Like, I'm really big on like helping kids find their purpose, being that adult that is like totally can do it. You're the future. And like legit meaning it because some of these kids can understand things that grown adults are like, I don't get it. And they just do it without thinking because they grew up with it, you know? Just like we did with video games and all that back in the day. It was easier for us to grasp. But that's the beauty of every generation. No pagers. Yeah, my man to this day says he still wants a pager. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do you think texting is? But it's not the same, I guess. Yeah. Show your age. Be proud of your age. You'll never be that age again. And my laptop needs to be charged. Last two little spots right here. I'm going to go through with all the shading. I know. My Facebook, 2007, I believe. It was right when I signed up for it. It was only out for maybe a couple weeks. And I remember they were sending emails out to everybody about a new place like MySpace. I was like, oh, okay. And everyone was like, I'm not going to go there. You can't do anything. Because MySpace, you could have music, you could have your top friends, you could do all this stuff. And on Facebook, they're like, what are you going to do? Just write about how you feel and people are going to look at it? Yes. MySpace just got lost. It's still it's still wandering around in technology somewhere. I love all the memes though that are like MySpace would have never done this to us. You know, how Facebook likes to be crazy. I don't know. Hold on. I could find out right now. MySpace layout. Oh my gosh. Is it still a thing? What the heck? I'm on the website, myspace.com. It doesn't have HTTPS. Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh. It says featured music, videos, and people. No way. That's random. That's crazy. Oh man. Can you imagine being like, and I also upload my videos at MySpace? And people are like, what? That would be funny. I uploaded it all to MySpace. Up until right now, I didn't even know that was a thing. I know. I'd be like, you don't have a MySpace? Seriously, watch it actually come back and be a thing. That would be hilarious. I wouldn't doubt it. There's like so much randomness happening, so hey, that would be part of it. Very cute little bird. I can't believe that's in my search history, MySpace. I had to make sure it was still there. Still real. It is. Is this? Oh, it is. I guess. There it goes. Do it like this. Yay. All right, so all of it is basically down, basically finished. Basically. How many times am I going to say that? Ooh. MySpace is still a thing. Hi. Oh, I need a cough. I need to put that on mute real quick. Here it is. Because I don't want to be all coughing all loud on the camera.